Well, hello and welcome to today's broadcast. My name is Dawn Larsen and you are listening to Business Brand Breakthrough. Today, we're going to talk about the 6 best advertising strategies for digital advertising for your business. You know, a lot of businesses come to me in my office and they'll say, well, we're doing one or of the other. Maybe they're doing a little bit of Facebook advertising or they're doing some print advertising, but they're not seeing the leads and sales come in the business. And it's because they are not putting their investment into digital advertising. That is where the most powerful return on investment is for this time. Definitely radio, TV, print, and billboards had their place, and they have their place in the marketing mix. But you know, over 87% of successful businesses say that digital advertising is generating their most profile leads and sales. So today we're going to cover the 6 best digital advertising strategies. If you haven't met me before, my name is Dawn Larsen and I'm a digital brand specialist with Navigator Marketing and Dealership Marketing. And we help businesses grow their profile leads and sales using digital advertising. So today we're going to talk about the 6 best strategies. Now, you can incorporate all of them over sort of a year period and implement them incrementally, or you can do them concurrently. But each of the advertising strategies hits your target audience at different parts of the sales funnel. And if you're a savvy business owner, you want to have a consistent funnel of leads and sales into your business. And so having and using these different strategies will give you the best return on investment. And as I talk about these different strategies, if you're unaware of them or not familiar with all the details of them, then this is a great opportunity for you to join our free business group called Business Brand Breakthrough on Facebook, where we cover digital strategies that work the best to grow your profile leads and sales for your business. I go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time with some helpful tips, pieces of information to implement, and a lot of good detail so that you can take the information that you learn from these quick tutorials and implement them in your business. So let's get started. The 6 best digital advertising tools to grow your business. The first one, and this is the most overlooked, is web design. You know, people 3 to 5 years ago got a website designed and think that it's going to carry them through the next 10 years. Yet they invest heavily in updating their brochures and their pamphlets or their front office. They forget that the website is their front office and it's their 24/7 salesperson. And that really, you know, thousands of people go to their site, hopefully organically or through advertising, and they are looking at your website. A recent survey just a few months ago showed that over 94% of people distrusted the company based on just things that they found on their website, meaning that it was the design or how things were laid out or things were outdated. So if that's the case and you know that web design is so important, then obviously web redesign should be a high priority for you. If your website is even 3 years old, the software, the strategies used for web design are totally different based on what we've learned in the industry. And so I highly recommend that you consider a web redesign or a web enhancement for your website, because again, it should be collecting leads, it should be converting sales. And if you are not seeing those conversions on your website, when you're asking people at the point of sale in your bricks and mortar business, where they came from, if it was not your website, then you really want to reevaluate that. So that is the number 1 strategy. The second strategy is search engine optimization. And again, when I talk to clients and I'll say, you built your website 3 years ago or 5 years ago, what search engine optimization have you incorporated? Oh, we didn't do it. We were trying to cut our budget and trying to minimize our investment. It really bothers me when I hear this because, sometimes, entrepreneurs will buy their business membership, they'll buy a listing in a business directory, they'll pay for brochures and business cards, but they overlook the most powerful tool to get them ranked higher on the internet, and that is the SEO, search engine optimization. And it is the art and the science of making sure that you have the right keywords for your audience and you're ranking high on the search engines. Now, it is statistically proven that the top 5 listings on any search engine generate 96% of the revenue. So if your website and your business is not positioned there, you're missing out on needed revenue and important revenue. You're handing it to your competitors. Investing in SEO, even these days, is very important, because sometimes I've heard, well, we heard that SEO isn't important anymore. SEO will always be important. Big businesses and small businesses are winning business based on their search engine optimization strategy. Now, while saying that, it's important to find a qualified, accredited SEO strategist, not just a web company. You want to make sure that they know what they're doing, because it is a specialty skill. So number 1 is web design. Number 2 is SEO. The number 3 strategy that's really important is pay-per-click advertising. And again, entrepreneurs sometimes are a little fearful of doing pay-per-click advertising. However, it is very powerful. And pay-per-click advertising could be Google search words, so searching for keywords. And when you're searching for keywords, those people are sort of down further in the sales funnel. They already know that they're looking for something. They're looking for a product or service, and they're searching for it on the internet. So with your web design, SEO, and pay-per-click advertising, those people are further down the funnel because they're looking for something online. It's a great way, when you have those 3 strategies employed, to really make some quick wins in the short term. So those are your short-term strategy gains, in terms of that you have your website ranked higher, you have your website designed properly, and you have some powerful pay-per-click advertising. Now, another part of pay-per-click that's really important is making sure that your website page that they land on, that the web visitor lands on, matches your advertising. So you want to make sure that besides having your website, that you have landing pages that are customized to your ads. And that doesn't take a lot of work and it doesn't take a lot of effort or money, but you want to make sure that the ads reflect the page that they're landing on. And so a landing page, a web landing page or a sales page, looks different than your website, and you want to make sure that you have those key elements. If you want to know more about what the key elements of a great landing page are, then please go to Business Brand Breakthrough, and you'll find some really good video training on the landing page elements. So there's the search word advertising, there's display advertising. Those are the banners that you find when you go to different websites and you see the business ads. Now, those are more awareness ads. You're looking just to promote your business. Now, they do have a pretty healthy click-through rate, but you would use that when people maybe don't know about you and don't know what problem they're searching for as of yet. They're just on the internet, and all of a sudden your display ads come up. So pay-per-click advertising is really powerful, and savvy marketing experts use digital advertising as one of their top strategies. So you want to make sure that you have that. Now, there's a good stat. There's over 46% of the clicks when somebody is on the internet come from Google ads, pay-per-click ads. So it's really important to know that it has a really strong click-through value in terms of your return on investment. And again, if you're not sure about Google advertising or pay-per-click advertising, go to Business Brand Breakthrough, and there's some great training videos there that you can look at. So the fourth really good strategy for digital marketing or digital advertising is content marketing. And again, a lot of business owners come to me and say, we're not generating leads and sales. And when we evaluate their blog or their web design, they are not updating their website. They're not adding new content. And it doesn't matter if you are selling products or services. You need to generate some blog content or content about your industry or your products and services, so that again, the search engines see that your business is about these keywords and it starts to rank you higher. And again, higher on the search engine. We talked about that, most of the businesses won by the people who rank higher on the search engines. So really important. But if you're not adding new content to your website, what value is it for your customers or prospects to come back to your website? And when they are searching on the internet for some keywords, that may be related to your product and services, your blog content has the ability to come up. Now, there's a very good tool, and we'll put the link to it in the info box at top, but you can add push notifications to your website so that when people do come on your website, you could ask them to subscribe to push notifications. And what that does is when you have new content on your website, those people are notified on their phone, and it's available both for people who are on iOS or Android phones or on their computer. And it'll show up in the bottom right hand of their screen that your business has a new update, and it's very quick for them to click and get right back to your website. So a powerful tool and a powerful strategy adding content to your website. Now, it does take a good set of eyes to say what is newsworthy within our business. And it could be new products, new services, it could be new employees, it could be a new strategy. It could be that you're recognizing some of your clients' successes in your blogs. Or it could be information that answers any of the top 10 questions that your target audience has through your blog content. But nonetheless, there's a lot of valuable content you can put on your blog or website that will have a lot of value and attraction factor to your target audience. The next strategy is email marketing. And a lot of people have not even employed email marketing at all. They've collected, some of the entrepreneurs we see that come into our office have started collecting emails in exchange for, giving out a white paper, subscribing people to a newsletter, or getting industry updates. But then they haven't then continued on that relationship and said, oh, here, we're going to start sending out an email sequence after you subscribe. And we call that the welcome sequence. So somebody subscribes, gives you their email, wants your newsletter or wants that white paper or gets that tip sheet or checklist. Then here's your opportunity to get these people in a conversation so that they can know, like, and trust you and want to do business with you. When after that, you may send out a product email or a service email with a call to action to buy. They need to know, like, and trust you. And your email marketing plan is your easiest way to make that connection and get them to know you. Now, sometimes my clients will say, oh, I don't even know what to say in emails. Again, you can use a content writer to do that, but it's really free-flowing content, free-flowing conversation with your customer, getting them to know a little bit about your business, about your team, about your values, positioning you as an authority or a leader in your industry. And that's what that sort of sequence is about. And you will see that people start to warm up to you and get to know you more. And the more personalized your email is, the better. And there's no worry about it being not professional enough. People really respond to emails that are customized and that speak to the uniqueness of your business or the uniqueness of your personality as the business owner or entrepreneur. So don't forget about email marketing because it really, really has a powerful kick to it. So those are the 6 strategies. I'm just going to go through them again. So you have web design, you have SEO, pay-per-click advertising, social media, and content marketing and email marketing. And so those are the strategies that really can give your business a lift in leads and sales. And I'm going to give you 2 bonus advertising strategies that are very powerful and work. Now, I want you to have the other 6 implemented, and they're very important, and you can have a small budget in all of those, but again, they're very critical to growing your business. But the other 2 are geofencing advertising. So geofencing either cities, businesses, events, competitors. You can take your advertising dollar and fence in a particular area using GIS global positioning system to really target in your advertising in a specific market. So you can customize your message, you can customize what products you're displaying, but also customize the area that you're targeting. So for car dealerships, I see car dealerships in one city geofencing competitors in another city, or geofencing their competitors within the city. I see industrial commercial companies geofencing expensive trade shows in other cities or states while they're still, in their home office. And you can geofence the hotels in a conference and everything. And so people are really getting a customized message and will click through to your information just as if you were at the trade show. But again, you're saving a lot of dollars and having just as a big impact. The other bonus advertising strategy is Amazon. Even though you may not have an Amazon store, Amazon advertising is very powerful. And 46% of searches online start with Amazon, not Google. So Amazon advertising, specifically if you have a product, is a very powerful opportunity for you. So those are your 6 strategies plus your 2 bonuses on the best digital advertising for your business to grow your leads and sales. If you liked what you heard, please share it with your colleagues and friends. And if you have any questions about what we talked about today, specific to your business or your industry, leave your questions in the comments below and I'll respond to them once the video launches. If you like what you heard, please join us every Thursday at noon at Business Brand Breakthrough, our free entrepreneurial community where we give you clarity on what strategies to use to have the biggest impact and what the next steps are. Thanks for joining me. I'm Dawn Larsen.